There are many metabolites in this family that have been suggested to play a role in inflammation. Some are short-chain fatty acids produced by bacteria in the gut. So there, it's pretty easy to imagine how you should sort of modulate microbiota or diet as to produce more of these fatty acids that dampen inflammation. There are also similar metabolites produced by, for example, dietary restrictions or fasting, such as ketone bodies. They also have a dampening effect on inflammation. And this is a similar metabolite, but that stems from a completely different pathway. And that might also have this dual effect. It might be dampening in some situations or pro-inflammatory in others. So since this is an intrinsic pathway that is happening inside the CNS, it is not so easy to think about it in terms of modulation as you would with diet, for example, or fasting. We can push it by increasing valine in the diet, but it is happening regardless of whether we take a lot of valine or not. So I know that it will be maybe cool to say something bombastic about reducing protein intake, that it will help to dampen inflammation, but I'm not sure that that would really be correct. It would be flashy, but I'm not sure that we can say now that that would be desirable in general. So we want to understand better what this metabolite is doing, not only to T cells, but also to other cells of the immune system, and also understand better what happens during homeostasis and what is happening during inflammation. For example, the issue of valine is an essential amino acid. So when we eat a lot of protein, we also get a lot of excess valine that the system could break down, and that could then generate this metabolite that is pro-inflammatory in our context. So it would be very important to understand these processes better to make a more informed decision, for example, on dietary changes. So we will get into that as well.